What if I were to tell you that you're targeting the wrong audience and the opportunity for greater growth, greater influence, greater impact, and greater income is available to you if you shift the target market you're currently focusing on? Would that be of interest to you? Now, the reason I say that is this: your expertise is valuable. And I want you to think for just a minute about the many, many years that you've been in the business. You've been honing your craft. Some of you, as I'm sharing, have been doing this for decades. You become extremely efficient at learning to recognize and understand the specific money problems your clients are dealing with, and you've made your money solving those problems with innovative and creative solutions that you bring to the table. But what if I were to tell you that all of your experience, all of your expertise, and all of your wisdom is being underutilized because you're using that experience, that wisdom, and that knowledge, and you're targeting the wrong audience with that message? Now, where we see most producers focus today is in the boomer market, and there's a reason for that. 10,000 boomers are turning 65 each day, and they're going to do that through the year 2030. Now, that may seem like a significant amount of opportunity. In fact, those individuals are going to spend 1/3 of their lifetime in retirement, the longest lived generation in any previous generation over the last 100 years. Their average 401k balance is just over $230,000. 70% of them are going to experience a long-term care event lasting 90 days or longer before they die. And 80% of elderly widows today, because of a lack of planning, are living solely on Social Security. This is the boomer market, and this is the opportunity that we are hearing as the number one place to be focused. But what if I were to tell you that this is the wrong audience? A number of recent studies have identified that this particular market has become saturated. Everyone is focusing there. And as we gain insights into what's going on in the thinking process of the boomers today, here's an interesting fact you need to know. Only 18% of boomers today want to meet with and work with a financial advisor. They either already have a plan in place with someone they're working with that they don't want to change, or they're doing it themselves. And only a small percentage of those not yet retired want to meet with a financial advisor. So here again is my question. What again if you're focusing on the wrong audience? What if there were another demographic segment that wanted and needed your expertise that could give you more opportunity and is not yet being marketed at the extent that other financial professionals are focusing on the senior or the boomer market? What about the Gen Xers, the non-retiree market? Here's some interesting studies that we found in the retirement readiness study recently done by Allianz and a number of other studies that have been conducted over the last 12 months. 63% of non-retirees are more afraid of running out of money than they are dying early. Of all of the demographics that are looking to purchase an annuity for retirement, 71% of Generation Xers between the ages of 45 and 54 are at least somewhat interested in considering the purchase of an annuity as part of their overall retirement plan. Now, compare that to 31% of boomers between the ages of 65 and 74 who have that same interest. There's significant more opportunity with Gen X than there is with baby boomers. In fact, Generation Xers are 300% more likely to consider an annuity for retirement than the baby boomer market you may be focused on. And 64% of Gen Xers are afraid they're not going to have enough money to truly enjoy retirement and do all the things they've wanted to do and dreamed about doing their entire working career. And another big statistic really jumped off the pages at me when I was reading this statistic just this week, and that was this: 69% of Generation Xers fear that the rampant inflation that we're seeing today, that's going to appear to continue for some period of time, is going to delay or prevent them from retiring when they're ready. Now, what if, on the other hand, you could work with this demographic to bring them personalized solutions? What is it this particular group, these Gen Xers, are looking for? The first is longevity planning, the ability to help them create an income plan that's going to last as long as they do, helping them count the cost of retirement and identifying if what they've saved is going to generate enough, and if not, helping them develop a plan to save more so when they get ready to retire, they can truly retire happy and stay that way. Long-term care planning is another concern of theirs because many of these Gen Xers are part of the sandwich generation. They're still raising adult children in college, but now their parents have moved in because of age-related illness, injury, or memory issues. And as a result of that, the specter of long-term care has come home. And just like their parents, 7 out of 10 Gen Xers are likely to experience a long-term care event lasting 90 days or longer before they die. If they do that planning for this uncertainty now, not only is it more affordable and they're healthy, so they've got an opportunity to consider more options, there are more options available at younger ages than there are if they wait until they're in their 60s or their 70s. Social Security claiming is an early conversation you should be having with Gen Xers because they've not yet made the decision whether they're going to claim those benefits early, on time, or delay. And educating them on how Social Security serves as the foundation of a guaranteed income plan in retirement as they're thinking into longevity can give them valuable information to determine the optimum time to claim those benefits, not only for themselves, but how that claiming decision is going to impact a surviving spouse. Having the medical preparedness conversation is also important because this generation has been through COVID. Many lost parents and grandparents to that virus that spread like wild throughout the world. As a result of that, they saw that if there was not a medical power of attorney, a living will, or advanced medical directives in place, the healthcare wishes of a family member that couldn't be expressed were not able to be vocalized and managed at the healthcare facility. As a result of that, they understand the importance of getting these documents in place so that their children don't have to deal with that in the event something were to happen to these Gen Xers. Not only is medical preparedness something that they are very interested in, also estate planning itself. They've gotten to the point that they've begun to accumulate a significant asset base. And all of a sudden, because of COVID, because of the war in Ukraine, they've had to come to grips with their own mortality. And they've realized that if something happens to them and they don't have a plan, they don't want the court system making decisions that may not be in the best interest of their family. And utilizing proper estate planning technologies and tools and resources available today can keep their assets and their children or their grandchildren they may be raising out of probate, while at the same time making sure their assets that they've accumulated are preserved and managed during retirement and ultimately passed on to the next generation. Another area these Gen Xers are focused on is exit planning or legacy planning. Many of them are entrepreneurs and small business owners, and as they look to transition out of their business, they want to do so in such a way that the business has an opportunity to continue their legacy even after they're gone, while still being able to recoup the financial benefits of birthing and growing that business and getting it to the successful place that it is right now. These are the solutions that many Gen Xers are looking for, and these are some areas that we and the rest of our team here at Vision Advisors can help you do. So I want to encourage you to have a conversation with us about how we can help you consider marketing to a different demographic than perhaps you're marketing now. And if you're already marketing to this demographic, we'd love to share with you some ideas, tips, tools, and resources to help you do that even more effectively than what you're doing now. Let me encourage you to reach out to us at 1-800-505-8489. Press 0 to speak to one of our business consultants, or you can go to our website, visionadvisorsinc.com, scroll to the bottom of the homepage, and there you can book a time with one of our business consultants to discuss how we can help you make a difference. Now, if you're not familiar with who we are at Vision Advisors, we are really 3 things to you that you need to know. Number 1, we are marketing focused. Now, what do I mean by marketing focused? We want to help you get in front of the type of customer or customers that you prefer to do business with over any other. And we want to help you get in front of that type of customer more often. Secondly, we are results oriented. We believe that we do a fantastic job at helping you to identify, understand, and uniquely solve your clients' money problems, including the problems they don't even know they have with their money, so that you can help them get the results that they desire and you become seen as a problem-solving expert that they are more than happy to make introductions to their friends, their family, their neighbors, and their coworkers. And like any other IMO, we've got a great portfolio of products that we bring to the table because we represent a very broad cross-section of top-rated annuity, life insurance, and long-term care companies. But without the marketing focus and without being results-oriented, all those products and $1 will get you an iced tea at McDonald's. We want to give you the tools and resources that you need to get in front of the type of customer that you want to get in front of, to identify, understand, and uniquely solve their problems and help them discover the problems they don't even know that exist, so you can help them solve those to allow them to experience the life in retirement they ultimately want to when they get there. That's what we do here at Vision Advisors every single day, and we welcome an opportunity to help you make that a reality for the clients and customers that you serve. Give us a call at Vision Advisors, 1-800-505-8489, and let's talk about how we help you further impact a generation of individuals that want and need your experience, your knowledge, your expertise, and your wisdom. And let's position you as the expert that they seek out to get the guidance and help that they need. We look forward to having a conversation with you. 1-800-505-8489.